And then there were two. Well, she's officially going under the knife now, so hopefully it gets sorted out.
You sweating me?
Hi there, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. As stated previously in the previous video, the E90 had a gearbox error and now we're getting that sorted out. I got my guy over here. If Adam LZ can have an Alberto big boost, I got a Sarito over here, so I hope you guys can enjoy that. Right now, we already get most of it done. The exhaust is down, all the covers are out, and I'm just sitting here. So, yeah. For those who are curious as who's actually working on the car, you can visit Bavarian AutoCheck here in Phoenix, Durban. I'll leave a link to all of his contact details and everything in the description down below. And you can contact him. He works and specializes in all modern BMWs from E60s onwards. Am I right? E60s, E90s, whichever. He's one of the most experienced people that I know. He can basically take apart an engine and redo it with his eyes closed. That's how good he is. So basically now he's just supervising, so he got that right. Come tomorrow, he's the one that's putting this gearbox in. This is going to be a bit of a two-parter, so you can see from now till when we stop, and tomorrow once the new box is in, we can see actually get this thing running.
5 hours later.
Situation update, gearbox is out. I am not going under the car. As you can see, I have my leg bandaged and I have the crutches on, so I shouldn't even be out here in the first place. But situation update, the gearbox is out, everything is just lying over here. And we're gonna get this thing sorted out. All the stuff is up here. Shouldn't be hopefully too long, but yeah. Okay, so what are we doing now?
Yeah, I want to take the cover here and take the actuator.
So now we're just taking the actuator out, and then we can just, when we get the new one, just put it on.
Yeah.
Alright. So this is the thing that was giving me all my shit. Damn. So this is the turbo actuator that's giving us all the problems. So basically what it does, it opens up the diaphragm, which is like here, to control the boost. Now what is happening is every time it got sticky, it cuts the boost off. It'll be like only until about 3000 RPM, and then it's just full boost. It confuses the gearbox, it confuses the ECU, and that makes the car basically run dead. So we got this changed, we're getting a new gearbox. The gearbox is out already, so we're getting that sorted out. I'm falling. Yeah, so this is quite a bit of an irritation to get out, but it is possible. You guys can see I'm holding it in my hand now. The guys are putting in the new one, and gearbox will be here in part 2, which we'll see in a couple of minutes time. So, and then there were two. Mind me, I'm walking, I'm actually busy. I'm actually got the boot on, got the crutches with me. So yeah, everything has been stripped from the last time that you seen the video, or from the previous scene. Everything's been stripped. This is the old gearbox which is here, and I have the new one actually that's covered up in this plastic. Guys hasn't been able to get a chance to actually come through during the weekend, so hopefully today everything will be sorted out. We got new transmission oil, which I'll show you in a moment. I don't actually have the steps involved in actually removing the transmission because of circumstances that you can see. I haven't been able to actually go underneath the vehicle, and I don't think I'll be able to go underneath the vehicle for this time. As long as I know it's getting done properly, I'm not too worried about actually the actual mechanics and physics of it. Just main thing is to get this vehicle running again, and I'm going to show you the oil that we're going to use, and this is the proper recommended transmission oil for these engines and for this gearbox. So if you want to have your transmission service, this is the correct oil that you're going to be using, and I'll show it to you in a moment. Okay, this is the oil that's going to be used for the transmission. It's ATF automatic transmission oil, multi-vehicle, made by Haviland. This is the one that's recommended, although if you have a transmission oil that meets the specific spec, then you can always use it. It's manufactured by Chevron in South Africa, so that's a company that's probably local. I'm not too sure if it's actually made by these guys for the company, or if it's a brand of Haviland that actually made in this country. I'm not too sure about that, so don't quote me on that. There are some specs that you're gonna want to use. You can contact your BMW dealership, or you can just freeze frame this. Yeah, so you can just press pause on this, and you can see Along as you can see, it's it says power steering units and all these stuff here. So basically this is your language in English. Why is that focused? High performance multi-purpose automatic transmission fluid provides outstanding oxidation resistance. So basically this is a long life transmission oil. Now bear in mind, if you do have a transmission oil that's recommended by your BMW dealership, I suggest go with that. This is what we use down here. So because of climate wise and because of the way that our adaptations are and everything with regards to like climate and altitude and everything, so this is the one that we use. This is a long life. So yeah, we picked up 2 5 liters of this. I'm not too sure what that is in ounces, but that's 2 gallons. That should be 2 gallons. 1 liter is a gallon, so 1 5 liter is a gallon, so it should be 2 gallons of this, if that's works out to the imperial conversion. So I just thought I'd give you guys a quick update, seeing that the car is still in the air, supported by, you saw what it is. When the guys do end up coming to fix it, this will be like the final part of recording, and then let's hopefully get everything all sorted out. Yeah, I just wanted to bring you along so you can see exactly what fluids is going to be used, and hopefully I am able to record as they are filling in the transmission and installing it. If not, then I'll just do a complete overview once everything is done. I will have my friend alongside me, so he can probably guide me through what to explain to you guys, what's included in the video. But stay tuned for more videos coming soon. I'll be working alongside him in terms of whatever work he does in terms of engines, transmissions, and mostly other cars. But that will come once I'm fully healed. As you can see, I'm just started up the recovery process properly. This is the first day I'm actually using the moonboat without any physical pain. I'm not too sure if that's the medication still in me or if it's just my foot adjusting, but who knows, I'm not going to actually question it for now. Yeah, until the vehicle is actually getting repaired, I will catch you guys until then. So just stay tuned for that, and we'll continue the video. Okay, quick update, the new gearbox is in the car and we're still just busy with some other stuff. It shouldn't be very long now. It's currently around, it's about 10 minutes to 10 at the moment, and let's see how long it takes to get. Bear in mind, we still have to finish up the turbo actuator as well. So yeah, we just have to wait on that. He's busy underneath the car at the moment, so stay tuned. Okay, situation update. It is now 20 past 11, so in the space between the last video and now, we managed to get the new gearbox in, the drive shaft in, put all the heat shields on, get the exhaust back in, tighten up all of the stuff, and now it's basically just to button everything up and to put in the new turbo actuator and get to see her run again. Well, basically just move back into its place, but yeah, we're getting close. He's connecting up the battery now, so that can only mean one thing. We're getting ready to start this thing. She's alive again. Well, it's almost 3 AM and we finally got her to finish. Wait, let me focus this. Yeah, 3 AM. She's almost done. We just need to finish closing everything up. She starts, she takes gear, she doesn't throw any errors. It's kind of cold as well, so we gotta do what we gotta do. Right, give me a minute. We got the new turbo actuator, which is seated right behind the turbo there. We just need to finish up closing up all of the engine covers as well as the under tray, which is there. Should be about, let's say, another half an hour or so, and we'll start it up one more time, put it back down on the ground, and all sorted out. to be able to get it driving again. Honestly speaking, I think the thing that took the most longest was the turbo actuator, because that thing took about 3 hours to get in. The general way to actually do it is to take the turbo off and then screw everything in, but because we don't have an actual way to actually get the turbo out, we had to go in and MacGyver our way through, and that's what actually took the longest amount of time. The gearbox was actually done and everything was put in by about 11 or around midnight, around there. And now it's almost 3 o'clock, so that just took the longest. So we're just finishing up. I'm gonna get the car back on the ground, finish up all of the covers, and let's get her back on the ground. Shit, I'm tired of seeing her like that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for supporting everything over here. I'd like to give a massive shout out to Bavarian AutoCheck and Sarit for helping with the repairs, as well as his helper, the guy that works for him, so I'm happy for that. Thank you so much for all of that. The car is running operational, it's working perfectly, everything. I don't want to jinx it for now, it's just been just one day. I'll have more feedback in future, but otherwise from that, I'm happy that everything is back down to normal. Everything is fine. There's no errors. Car is running fine, car is working perfectly as it should. So yeah, I'm just gonna get to the point. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit the bell icon to get notifications, leave your comments down below, and yeah, have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.